we stay, 'cause we are born as living fights. We live to die, we live to die, and we surrounded by the night. We live to die, we are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon. We are We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore.
Yo, 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 yo. What is going on? What is happening, folks? Whew. What is going on? What is happening? We got things to try, things to test. Okay, it won't let me trade it here.
Order submitted.
Why doesn't show up for you guys?
Order canceled.
Ooh, we're negative today. Oh, partly because we're probably on the wrong thing here.
Order submitted.
Okay, it shows up.
Order canceled.
All right, we're up. We're up today. We're back to being up today. Let's go. Let's make it happen. That's awesome. Let's make it work. We got it. I don't know how to make that work for you. A nice cross. What are we doing? So a live stream on our wealth charts here that we were supposed to wanting to be trading today, but it is closed altogether. It wants the Zoom chart. Launch meeting. Join from browser.
I didn't want to start out with a hard question, you know. Yeah, long, okay. And again, the reason I say that is because that's the first thing I look at. Okay, so when I look in here and I say, okay, we are now in an uptrend, and you see the pullback here on the red dot, and then you have a new entry, right? And that's the 5-minute chart here, folks. This is the 1 minute. What I love to do when that happens, right, then look for the entry on that 1 minute as well, right here, okay? Again, the beautiful thing about Heikenhachi, and what I love to teach, and the way I trade is, when you have that trend like that, and you get into a trade like you could have right here, okay? You see how you would still be in this if you're just following the pure Heikenhachi rules of waiting for the red dot, right? Now, full disclosure, I don't always do that when I'm prop trading because I'm looking in my my live accounts, I'm looking for a certain amount of money and then quit for the day so that I have consistent profits. Okay, if this was a PA or an evaluation account, I'm sorry, you may stay in until you get funded, right? But so as we review here, uptrend, uptrend. Now, the algorithm, how important that is to you, right? So if you're in agreement with the trend and the algorithm at the time is in agreement, meaning net bullish, and obviously, you know, the more flames, the better. But if they're in agreement, then I look for the entry. Again, my entries are super easy, just like I mentioned last week. As far as the rules, it goes yellow back to green. That can be an entry, just like here. Okay. Just like here. So it was a really good example to share this morning in live time, just on what I look for. Okay. And I'm not worried about the time. Like, I don't normally go into a trade right before the U.S. Open, but I'm just showing you rules right now, so don't even worry about what time of day. I'm just showing the rules of the setup. The other thing is you can see here on the 1 minute, let me scrunch this in just a little bit here. Again, that Hakinashi Delta Smooth is going to be one of your favorites. See how it's overextended to the downside, going back in the direction of the trend. That green is confirmation that we're at a bottom there. Okay? You'll see this over and over again, and it really helps me. One, if I'm in a trend and I get the reverse signal, then I don't aggressively go in that direction anymore. Okay? Can you guys see my charts okay? Okay, as somebody said, where are the charts? So you should be able to see them. It might be hidden on your Zoom somewhere. It can do that, right? It can do that, yeah. So typically what will happen though, folks, in these morning sessions, right? If we look at something and I like the opportunity, I take it in front of me, okay? Today there's no trading because they don't have it open on the Apex WealthCharts side. And honestly, I'm really not excited about taking trades on a holiday anyway. Okay, I rarely do. Okay, I rarely do. Okay, other than that, tomorrow when we go in here, I'll be looking and taking trades. But today would be a good example to kind of educate you and teach you on this as well. Okay. All right, let's see here.
All right.
So again, the premise is very simple. So if you're trading off the 5 minute and you have algorithm agreement, green dot, flat bottom, you know, what do? You look at your risk. So here's a stop. See that right there in that red candle? Or if you want to be tighter at the color, at the end of the color of the candle, but the tighter you are, right, the bigger the chance you'll get wicked out. But then from here, it's simple. So if you were trading this in your evaluation account, for example, okay? You remember, you always have like the trails now, so you don't want to give as much away on your evaluations because of that trail, that continuum. But what I like to do is put the initial trail right here on the bottom with a flat candle, and then at 9:45, if the new one opens up, let's say it opens up like this, move the stop here, and I keep trailing the flat bottom. Okay, I keep trailing those flat bottoms. There's a lot of ways to trail. There's a lot of tools in WealthCharts that you can trail with. Okay, I'm just going to show you the way I do it. Okay. And I'll give you other ideas in future days as well. But that's the easiest way to do it that I like to do. Okay. The red dot isn't necessary. Okay, in a strong trend, you may not get a red dot, right? And then it goes back to yellow, back to green. That can be an entry as well. Okay. Let's see. Can we trade evaluation accounts? You can trade evaluation accounts, except you have to be out at the end of each day, right? So it's what I think on Apex, isn't it 4 o'clock Eastern? I don't trade up until 4, but if you were, I think it's from 4 to 5. You can't be in a trade. Then when it reopens that next morning, that next evening, so all of a sudden 6 p.m. comes around Eastern, right? That's a new day. You can get back into a trade. So it's really a 23-hour trading period. And Tim says it's 4:59. You know, so they're closed from 5 to 6, the markets, Eastern, right? So as long as you're out before 4:59, then you get back in after 6. Okay? Me personally, I don't trade after 4 o'clock because there's some crazy stuff that can happen. Yeah, you really can't swing trade with prop firms, well, most of them anyway, because they want you to be out of your positions each day. Yep. Okay, so as we're watching the S&P here, folks, yeah, this is how you can see how you can potentially, right, potentially get runners. So again, red, yellow, back to green here. Here's an initial stop on the 1 minute, flat bottoms. Okay, and again, so what can you do? You could put your new stop right here now with the candle behind it.
I figure out how to drag and drop, drag around.
You know, 5 ticks, 10 ticks.
Like my other one does.
Okay, keeping it simple today. You know, that's one easy way to trail. Then when this new candle opens up, okay, we'll watch this happen in like 15. This is your timer of what time it is, right? So when this happens, you know, we can then move a stop up there as well. See how this could be your new stop right here. Others are more aggressive and will put their stop at the bottom of the current one on a flat bottom. Again, you just have a chance of getting wicked out faster, right? But those are some ways to handle that. Or if you're just trading to try to maximize it as long as possible, and when this happens, you have your stop here. At this point, I would have my stop at break even. Okay? You don't want to ever turn that into a loser. So then the exit would be either your break even gets hit or on a red dot. Okay, or on a red dot. Right? Like in my personal accounts, you know, I look for those runners because I don't have to worry about consistency. So on a holiday, I don't expect a lot of follow through. Okay, I could be wrong, but price action just isn't that great. Volume is much weaker than it normally is. Okay, just kind of browsing through questions here.
What's going on? What is that happening? We're just chilling, guys.
I don't have any control over that. Okay, but you can click up here.
Ooh-wee.
Call the office. Okay, no, there'll be no live trades today. Apex WealthChart is not allowing live trades today, being the holiday. But in future holidays, if the market is running even half a day or whatever, it will be turned on, I was told. Okay. So today I'm just going to go through.
All right, what is happening?
Current setups.
What are we seeing?
View what we're looking at, right?
What are we seeing today? I don't even really know what we're seeing.
Yeah, you need to consistently make 300. No, you just want to be consistent, right? So it could be 100 a day, right? It could be 50 a day, or it could be 1,000 a day. Whatever you want that to be. I just recommend being consistent. That way, when you're qualified for a payout, you won't have any issues getting paid out, right? Jack, typically, if I get in on the 5-minute chart, if I get in on the 5, I exit on the 5-minute criteria. Okay?
Just looking at some charts here, just chilling, trying to see what's going on,
So let me
what's happening.
review something else. Let's go to crude, see what crude's got going on. All right, so here's a good example again on patience. So to me, you know, crude recently has been in a downtrend. Okay? The algorithm right now is bullish. So what does that mean to me? Very simple. Right now the current trend is down. The algorithm is bullish. It's a no trade. I would go to the next symbol. See how easy that is? Remember, I do not have FOMO. Not at all. Fear of missing out. Go to something that's looking better. Okay, the other thing that was warning us that we were probably at a short-term bottom. See the HADs overextended here in the green? Just like we talked about in the training, we knew this was a higher probability bottom in the market. Okay? Again, it doesn't mean the bottom forever. It just means that if you were aggressively shorting this,
Order filled.
careful, you're going to continue shorting this. Okay? So again, really solid example right now of a no trade, and then how the HADs told you be very careful. If you think you're going to continue to short this, you got to be very careful. Does that make sense? Yes, my official trading class is tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern. For those that purchase my advanced high energy package or have it, you're always, anytime you purchase it, you're always invited to everything, obviously. I don't forget about it. Okay, now let's go to NASDAQ. Okay, so the NASDAQ, very similar to the S&P. Once we went above the moving average, we're looking for longs. The algorithm agreed, so red, yellow, back to green, that's an entry right here, okay? On the 5-minute, okay? So call it 9, what is that here? 9:30, 9, right at the open, okay?
No.
Again, I don't trade right at the open, but just stick with me here for understanding what I'm doing. Okay, then there's entries on the 1, when that's an agreement. See, this is a yellow back to green here. Back here with the HADs before the 9:30 open. See, overextended, green dot. Once it goes above that moving average, because we were in an overall uptrend, that was a nice runner with the exit point being this red dot. Now again, you may have followed, trailed, got wicked out right here, for example. I'm just showing you big picture, right? That if this was my personal account and not my prop account, my exit point would have been right here. Prop trading, you're probably getting out right here if you're following those flat bottoms. Does that make sense on the NQ, everybody? If I trade, so I don't day trade options much, just because I prefer futures. Okay, so I'm not going to make something up as far as do I trail the options, but I assume you can do the same type of strategy, right? I mean, I would do at the money options personally, but once price got to a certain point, that's probably when I would exit. I don't know if I would actually trail, but you can put the dome on, right? Just like you do, you can do that as well. So, yeah. Richard, I could, but it's top secret. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so Richard says, can you explain why flat bottom is so powerful? So, one of the formations in Heikin-Achi, let's just take a look here at the 5-minute chart for a minute, okay? And so, when you start getting these flat bottoms, okay, that's buying pressure coming into the market right here. And it's just one of those where, based on looking at the previous candle and then going to the current candle, when it brings in these flat bottoms, it's just giving you higher likelihood it's going to continue. Okay, so when I get a situation here where I get a retracement, okay, back in the direction of the trend with a Heikin-Achi delta smooth, overextended, and a flat bottom, that literally has all my favorite criteria with the risk right here. Okay. And it's the same thing with a flat top, right, on the short side. But those are my perfect setups that I love. Okay, HADs back in the direction of the trend with the overall direction, and you've got bullish on the algorithm. Okay. Again, nothing is guaranteed. You want to always keep an eye on your risk, make sure you're okay with it. But that's, you'll see in the room each day, that's what I look for. I'm going to repeat myself a lot today because a lot of folks are coming in throughout this morning's session. Again, I cannot place live trades today. Okay, the market's open till lunch, I think.
Target filled.
Charts, we cannot do live trades today. In the future,
We got out.
told that on holidays, the market's open, you'll be able to, though. Okay, but that's absolutely fine. I typically don't trade holidays anyway. I don't like the price action. It could be more unpredictable, slower. Okay, but also, you know, take the time, enjoy yourself once in a while too. Okay, so now as we're seeing this in live time,
We're
does
trading
anybody know
part of a
right now what
little
would be
micro
one of my
channel there.
concerns just by looking at the chart? Any idea?
Where do we think it's gonna go?
Ah, Dennis, good job.
Order submitted.
So I'm okay with the flames because they're positive still. But
Looks like we
wicks.
started
So
moving
we're starting
up
to get these wicks right.
out of
See
this.
that?
It might not. It
So
might
what
not.
does that mean to me anyway? What does that mean? Again, those of you that are
Might
brand new,
continue
you
down.
know, but those that have been following me for a while know. So I just like to show you.
We're gonna give it a go though.
Powerful formation. What that usually means when you start getting all these wicks, there's a lot of sellers coming in right at this point.
We've got some action down here. Just
And so if we
moving,
got,
the
for
changing of the
example,
guard.
we've got
Trying to anticipate, which we probably shouldn't be doing. But we're going up.
throw them up to these wicks to make money.
Let's see if we can't
So, you know,
continue
prices down
upwards.
here, for example, and it could go
We
all the
did
way up to
start
here.
getting the separation here.
Make money, great.
Maybe. Well, not
Order
actually.
canceled.
Oh no, and we were wrong. We were wrong. We're down 453.
Wicks, usually you've got a lot of orders in that, and it doesn't mean it can't break out.
I was looking at the 300 or 50 tick chart,
Then what we
and
look
it
for
was
is
not
the retracement
the
back in the
business.
direction of that trend that's past those wicks.
Okay, starting to cross actually
That you
on the 3-minute.
Eric, that code I put in the chat, I'll put it in there again. Again, I'm going to update this, folks. I just know many of you are asking for it.
Order filled.
I'm going to reduce, like, I have a bunch of stuff in here that's just stuff I'm testing out and stuff. You don't really need that. This is the one you want, Apex Dr. KH Day. So those of you that have my package, I'll put it in the chat. If you want to import it, you'll have it.
Might have jumped in a little late there.
Anyway, right, it's not that complicated. You know, when you go to add my indicators, you just right click on the screen. You go add indicators, and you'll have, you know, like my name. And you won't have all these. Some of this is my seasonal stuff, but the ones you have, you would just click on it, right, and then you'll have it on the chart. And then today I'm using that 20 period EMA. So you can go in here, say add indicator, and you see it's called exponential moving average, and I defaulted to a 20 period. Okay. The way to copy the code is to go from here. You go to import layout.
Make sure we're keeping
Stuff
profits.
filled.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm right.
We're back at being positive. Let's go. Make it happen.
Import layout, and then the layout code you paste in there. Control V as in Victor, hit import.
We're positive. We're back to being positive. We're
We'll have some basic ones in there as well. Okay, so on goal here, again, normally my focal point during these sessions, these morning sessions, is trade. And in between, I will educate, obviously, and explain what I'm doing. But since right now, today we can't take trades, I'm doing more all education, okay? But, so here's an example on gold, where the algorithm is not agreeing with the current trend, okay? So I don't look to trade it. Okay? It doesn't, no, there's nothing wrong with this algorithm. Like, well, wait a minute, Dr. this sucks, right? This is wrong. If this always agreed, let me make this very clear. If this algorithm always agreed with the trend, then it would be useless to me. Okay. You know, this has 12 plus different formations and calculations and what it's looking at. Okay. And so when you look at this 830 move down, which again, today's one of those days where you're not getting institutions anyway. But okay, that was
Oh,
all
dang, bit
that trend. I don't
went
know
up,
if the
back
flame
up
was
last night. It did.
Okay, but what it's telling you is, you know, right here, be careful. If you want to get aggressively short, going against the algorithm, be very careful. Okay, the
All right, what's going on? What's happening?
it doesn't
What are we
mean
doing?
you make money if you go against the algorithm, right? What's my favorite setups? It's when they're in agreement, like they were here a while ago, right? When we had the uptrend and the uptrend, and the algorithms were both bullish. Okay, so just
Try to
keep that
figure
in
out.
perspective. Let's look at the Russell. We're in an uptrend. What we would want on a 1-minute chart is bullish at this point.
Could it move back up? I don't know.
Get a lot of,
I don't think so.
orders
I think it's more down.
not going right at these highs. Okay.
To be
Price
fair.
is down here, and you had room up to those highs, then I would look at that opportunity. Okay, so very, very simple execution. So right now, looking at the Dow, we're still in an uptrend and an uptrend. The algo is neutral and bearish one flame, so I'm not looking to trade right now. Okay, this can really quickly turn around. Of course, if this started heading higher, this could turn around potentially fast. But right now it's telling me, it's giving me a clue here. Remember, we had these wicks,
Order submitted.
and then it went down. Okay, I don't counter trend trade. I'm not taking this short here. But more importantly, you have rules that, okay, when would I go long? What are my rules if I want to go long? Well, it's very simple. Green dot.
Order canceled.
Bullish. Then I look to enter. If not, I'm not looking.
We got it.
Okay?
That's good. That's good. That's some good stuff. Just like that, folks. Just like that.
It's also telling us, be careful, there's no more shorting. And more, excuse me, more than likely we're going to have.
Now,
Okay?
we got to make sure. So this is on the accounts that we aren't doing the greatest on. We had that copy trading issue,
Algorithm, I always
and on top of us getting crazy with our trades.
this is going to be different most of the time.
We're supposed to be trading that one with the full with minis,
All my charting,
but it's okay.
all my indicators,
We're debating on
on futures and forex. Okay?
we're debating on funding an actual like full.
But in futures, you want to use a continuous contract for your chart.
We spent so much money on prop firm
Yeah, Jack.
challenges. We have like the most amount of them,
I think it's
and
or it is. I don't think it's riskier trading. It doesn't mean you
I
can't.
mean, we could have funded an account with like $400-500.
You could then say, okay, game on. As long as this agrees. Okay? I do not do
I think I would want more
counter trend trading.
though
I
for
well, rarely. And never public.
micro.
Okay. The only
To
time
be
I-
honest, I'd still want more, but I think 500 might be doable. But the only thing with that is that we could actually just lose that right away. So
that was telling us we're close to
that's my only fear. Like we're looking at 100,
okay.
300 day losses. So I think I'd like to be
Counter trend trading.
in wins, but I think I'd like to have, quite a bit more money in there. Probably a lot more than 500. I think I'd want like 10 or
For everything going in that direction.
10,000. If I'm gonna potentially lose $300 a day, I think 10,000 would be nice. Which is not gonna take some while. I won't have that kind of money to just be throwing around
You have a chart.
right now.
Grab a color we can see.
So, that being said, I guess we aren't gonna fund that, but we could start building one up. Is I think
What I prefer is during these
a possibility.
okay, then those are the re-entries. Okay. But then once I start getting a bunch of wicks at a particular price, okay, I'm no longer looking to continue that. And then a lot of times what'll happen is Heikenhachi Delta smooth doing this, then all of a sudden it does that, and that's telling you we're probably close to a short-term top. Okay? Yeah, what I do, so when I'm trading, I use the dome. So let me just bring it up. No, I'll repeat the question.
Second charts don't seem to work very well on the
I have one that's called
newest
the front month contracts here. Okay?
the newest prop that I
Do a long play on S&P here.
yeah we have another one, guys. We're gonna
Okay? So that's
drop that in there.
how I do that. For charting continuous contracts. All right, so let's go back to the S&P now. So what are your thoughts now, right? We had a pretty good setup earlier when we first came on as far as following.
Oh, I think we actually go negative on that account because we might get hit. Looks like we're gonna get hit. We were ahead on that count,
Right?
and now we will.
You may not. You may get a better feel. Some will also put orders above a price, but I typically go in at market. Right, Richie says sit on your hands. Yeah, so right now I don't like anything about the S&P, right? We're neutral. In theory, we're still in an uptrend here, but now we're starting to go flat to downtrend on the 1 minute. Okay, I think of it like if one of my
Kind of crappy.
jobs turned
We're already
on,
negative
confused.
11
Okay, that's what this is.
on our new account. We were positive. We had 100% on that one, and we kind of just jumped in without looking. I want my 100%.
Okay, so let's take a look at crude. And by the way, folks, so again, those of you that have purchased my advanced system, this past week or in the past, tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern, you'll be invited to a live training session that's being recorded. Okay? So if you can't make it tomorrow at 3, you'll still be able to get it. Okay, so same thing right now on crude. And again, what is the market open? Is it till 11 or 12 Eastern today? I don't even know because I don't trade holidays, but it's noon. Okay. So it'll be interesting to see if there's any sort of movement now until noon. I guess the only thing that could happen is some president today or something, but this may have been the only move he got today. Jackie, I use some of the champion indicators as well. I'm not going to probably...
Did our headphones just die?
Because I want to make sure you're familiar with my stuff first, right? So this can be absolutely a standalone system. But yes, you can always add work as well. You may have your favorite indicator of champion cross or whatever it is, and we'll do that, okay? We'll talk more about that in future sessions.
One died. One died.
Okay, so nothing there. NQ, nothing now. You know, if this were to, on the NQ, we're still bullish on the 1 minute now, and this went to neutral. But if this were to head up and with this, and if the algorithm were to agree, right, we could look for long, but nothing right now. Okay? Isadora, you can do a couple things. You can call the office, or if you click on this people person, when you're not in with me, that'll be a Zoom, or you can ask as well, okay? Makes sense? But one of the cool things, folks, in general about WealthCharts is the support you're going to get. Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day, you can ask live questions. so we'll come back to the NQ. We'll wait and see what this ends up doing. But right now it's a no trade. Okay, gold's a no trade. Okay, Russell seems to be a little bit more bullish, right? So what are your thoughts here, folks, on the Russell? Vance, you'll get an email. William, shame on you. Okay, so yeah, we're in an uptrend. We're in an uptrend. We're bullish. We're bullish. Okay, those are the higher probabilities. Okay, this is not quite a HADS because this was lower back here, but generally speaking, it's still overextended a little bit like that rubber band effect, okay? And so you can see the logic of this entry with your stop here, right? You can see that logic. Now, if I were to get a yellow back to green right here, if I were to take that trade, that would be a little bit more risky. And why is that? Because you see these wicks right here? That's telling us there's battling going on right here. Okay, so I prefer it to get past that and then look for an entry than to get in right at that battleground. Okay. The other thing it can do is if it retraces, it gives me an entry up and I have enough room to make money up to that point, then I can do that as well. Okay, but I don't like to go in right at those question mark areas. We may have more of those today just because of the low volume. Well done. Okay. Okay, so you know when you're looking at, because I know the psychology of trading. Okay, one, I used to have a lot of the same battles internally as you all do. Okay, but what I do here is like I'm not tempted off, just so you're clear. Now that the 1 minute's more of a downtrend, you see how the white 20 period. Okay, this is showing bullish one, but now we got a red dot. I know a lot of you are like, I don't care, I'm just gonna scalp that son of a gun and try to get a few ticks. Okay, that's just a lower probability trade. So what I'm trying to teach, you can create your own system that within this Heiken-Ash, right? So I don't even tell you, no, don't do that. But what I'm saying is the continuation right now is much lower. And so if all of a sudden you're looking at, man, I'm not winning much, or, you know, I don't really understand what's going on. And usually it's because you're not going with trends and getting those continuations. Okay. And again, how do you do that? Well, with this system, you want the algorithm to agree with the trend. The stronger the trends, the better. And then all we do is we focus on wicks. If we start getting a bunch of wicks, we don't want to aggressively go through that. Right? So it's not complicated. In future weeks, will I add any other indicators in addition to mine? Sure. You know, I do like, I talked a lot about it. I think it was Saturday on divergence. I love divergence as well. Now, what I'll notice a lot of times is the wicks will then create a divergence. Okay. The champion cross. There's a lot of
We're out
stuff
here
that
just
I
like
well,
losing left and right on that other account.
This is all you need. This is a great starting point. Okay. All right, going back to crude.
It's okay.
Nothing, right? So
We're out here making trades that we shouldn't be over there.
How do you think you've been doing it?
Being smarter on the first
Probably
one.
not that great, just because of the back and forth, back and forth. This is where this is really useful. Because, you know, when you're trading futures, and especially smaller time frames like the 5 and 1 minute, you're going to have opportunities every day to trade. Richard says sweating, yeah. Right, you're going to have opportunities to trade. So why not make those the high? It's hard enough, right? You've all learned that trading is super hard. So I just try to put myself in the best position. Okay, I really do not have fear in this amount. And once you get over that, I'm okay with that. So, because eventually what will happen is this continues lower, and then the algorithm at some point gets bearish. It'll give me an entry opportunity. Okay.
We're doing fine. Fun. We're out here just chilling.
Okay.
Things actually go
All right, let's go back to the NASDAQ.
the
Again, it's
direction.
really slowing down now here, folks, but it's been a great chance to really kind of get you, a lot of you that
Hoping
are brand
actually
new,
this
you
breaks
like to
down.
see things live, right? I do.
For the other account, we're
I'm going to talk about the
honestly
well, we have time
taking a swing on that one.
trades today on Apex WealthCharts, but I've been told in the future, as long as the markets are running, the futures markets are running, you'll be able to. So Randy says, if you're in a trade with green candles and a nice uptrend, flat bottom, but get bearish.
I think we'll probably. What we're gonna do is we're gonna work on getting all our prop firm accounts and trading rules all situated. You know what? We'll probably do that as far as a night stream.
So if you're in this trend like this, you can start losing steam on the algorithm, okay? Because it's not just.
I think we'll do that.
It's got again 12 plus different stuff ingredients in it. Okay, and so usually what you're doing is you're not looking at frames to exit, right? You're looking at either the way you're trailing or the dot system, the advanced trend, right? So if you're in this trade,
Then what we'll do is probably talk about what we're gonna do for strategies. Try and stick with that strategy overall.
others, like you said, if you were in this trade,
We'll try and stick with it all week.
you're trailing one behind.
To see where we can get to with it.
So, I don't
And
really
kind
worry
of just
about that.
like
It kind of irons itself
try to
out
figure it out.
based off of the way you're
'cause
managing that trade. Okay,
we're trying to figure out if it's working or not.
is the entry on the open of the first dot or the close of the first? So, what I like to do, let me just bring it up to current price. Let me look see if I like anything here. Yeah, nothing right now. Russell was the strongest, right? But what I like to do, so on the 5-minute, let's say like right here where it was yellow, see this yellow dot? On a 5-minute, if it opened up green with a flat bottom, the odds are this is not going to change color, okay? But it could still, right? Until that.
Oh, we're doing good over here.
Strong trend, I will go in at the open.
Ooh-wee.
Bottom when it's green. Okay, if it's not as strong or I'm being more conservative, then you wait for the next open to the next bar. Why is that? Because then this won't change, obviously, right? So again, I'm just giving you ideas, suggestions on that because most of the time, on the 5-minute, I'll go in at the open if it's a flat bottom. Now on a 1-minute, if I go in on a flat bottom, that still has a higher likelihood of potentially changing because there's less data points, right? A 1-minute chart has way less data points than a 5. So a trigger on the larger time frames mean more, right? On the daily, I always go at the open because I've got a daily worth of data. Does that make sense? What I would recommend for each
I'm just watching this trade right now.
with a flat bottom, do it. If not, go in at the next bar open. Okay? Same with exiting.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You could, Jack, yeah. The other thing, if you're brand new to trading, I know the NQ is sexy. Okay? That's literally how I funded most of my accounts. But it's much more volatile. You can get in a trade and be down 5 or 6 points and you're like, what just happened? I mean, that can happen on anything, right? But I would start out on like the ES.
Ooh,
I like
dang.
yes.
I pulled out
It's a little bit slower versus
in
the
profit. It had gotten down to
right now,
some
like crude
20 profit. That would have been great way to
can be fast.
recover.
I mean, they all can be.
Then it
especially
bounced.
news, but the NQ is
I
by
put
far,
my
the most dramatic.
I just moved my stop loss to break even. I think I took $2 on it. But that's okay. That is okay. It really did bounce right there. Okay. This happens. Should have just shouldn't have gotten greedy, or just stayed in and, you know, gone for the big kahuna trade, which is probably gonna work out. If we're looking at going down to 21,500. I actually think it's going to down to 2149.40 or 2149.4. Is that where we're gonna go?
Look at the instruments that have the most flames. Okay, and then
But it's okay.
here is bearish flames. Okay, yeah, I can bring up stock. So if I show you like all,
And it actually probably will.
let's do all.
I just decided to move my stop loss.
Just so that you can
And, you know, sometimes we do things.
customize. I'm just gonna keep everything here.
What did you have in? We're up $27.39 on our
These are
super big account.
the Heikinashi candles. And then the trend is the advanced trend, which are the dots. Okay, so when you see something like ASML, it's got 5 flames, it's been up for 3. Heikinashi.
Oh yeah, there goes. See what?
It's yellow to green,
Oh
right?
my gosh. It's just flowing down now. Flowing down.
Okay.
So close to where
And again, you can customize this to say only give
I
me yellow to greens. You know, only give me if the trend's been up for so long and things of that nature, right? You can play around that. We'll talk about that specifically as well tomorrow. I do have lots of training on this in there as well. Again, where do you get my training? Right, you go to, what is it, WealthCharts TV. Once you click on WealthCharts TV, you put it on your chart somewhere. You'll see me down here. Dr. Keithway trade strategies and trade ideas.
oh, there it goes.
Lots and lots of training.
We would have been back into profits on this account. Back into
You can look at Heikenaishi Delta Smooth.
decent
The
profits.
ones that are showing min up till around 12%. You can look to see if there's potential retracements.
But
Okay, we'll
you
go
know,
over
we
that.
went
The scanner
from
you can use on all time frames.
5 in profit
You're trading stocks, futures, and forex.
down to 49.73. You could have $32 today on that account.
Like being a trader
The new
for
account.
5 or 8 days, I like the hourly chart, sometimes a 4-hour. Obviously, if you're using prop accounts, you can't stay in overnight, right? For your own account,
In some ways, I need to
yeah. So again, just so you know too,
stay
when I'm not online here,
in trades when to work on moving my stop loss.
Yeah, so my scanner,
Like that should have been
up here,
one that I just stated.
and you could
That was a mistake.
like Dr. K, and then you'll see the scanner. You'll see whatever you have access to, right? Like seasonality is a different. This is the Heikenaishi.
I think the bounce scared me, to be honest. The bounce scared me. And
Michael says, in hindsight, do you see a short entry on ES during the current reversal?
made a couple bucks back.
So we were still in an uptrend here by definition. below here.
that would have given us the
So even on these
60 bucks.
trades,
I think it was 60 bucks
yellow,
that we were looking for,
that's another potential entry.
which would have brought us back into profit,
You're only
$30.
looking at the time frame and not the 5 minute.
That's okay. We have a couple trades. We lost
Okay, so let's say you
the
only
trades on that account.
you can do that, right? You can look at just one time frame.
This is a new one we were testing out. Of
Trend,
hoping to
then
stay
I
in profit on that one. Hoping to that
because this
I
is
do the right
neutral,
thing.
It's just more risk. Okay. Yep.
We took a short. Didn't go that way. Looked like it was going up long,
It
so
doesn't matter, Jim. You could trade
change it to a long.
You know, I trade the E-minis, the mini the regular size contracts. But yeah, it doesn't matter what you're trading as far as the chart. Okay, so very, very slow right now if you do. The other thing you can do is if you
But it happens. It does happen, guys.
there's holidays,
So
volume's low,
it's okay. The account that we were trading today, we're up $27. That's the one that we are
study.
considering as part of our green red days today.
Yeah, so let's say we were gonna go long.
We're trying to pull one of these back out of
How do I
uh,
Yeah, I typically do market orders. Okay.
the trenches of hardcoreness.
So, once it went from yellow to green here, you took a long, some will put limit orders and go back 1 or 2 or 3 ticks. There's no perfect answer, but what do I do? 99% of the time I do market orders.
I think we'll be fine. I don't know actually how I want to pull these ones out. To be honest,
Trader, so my stops,
I have
that had a setup this morning.
a
So my stops are always something I look at. So if we took this trade,
$100,000 account and 4 $300,000 accounts on Apex that we're trying to pass. But the WealthChart ones that we got for free, we're gonna jump on those first. We are up on 170, and we're down in the other two. One's down $370 something, and the other one's like 3 something. Let's see if I can find out actually.
yeah, you cannot trade continuous. So again, what you would do is use the front month contract. Okay, so for example,
Ooh,
if I bring over my screen, if we were taking a trade, see these are I have one nice called Dome, or I have the
304
front month contract,
cents.
and I would use it.
So we're gonna try to pass those by the end of the month.
All the charting I do is on continuous. It's actually nice to have separate too.
We'll probably copy trade one until we get up
Front month,
to break even with the one that is positive, and if that doesn't happen, then we're gonna go all the way to the blows, and then we'll have one account that we try to finish out the pass with before the 10th of next month.
how much slippage you get on bonds though, because there's so much.
Because we really just don't want to pay the full price if to keep it going if we could pass it. If we could pass it, I mean, if we can't pass it. Just because we have the other accounts that we work with, it's not that big of a deal. Actually, and to be fair,
Right, and I don't typically do trades on holidays anyway, but I wanted to come with you today and spend some time to get you going, right? To get you going.
I mean, even right now, our drawdown is the same as what's on my 100,000 and my
Make 3,000.
300,000 accounts. So
And let's say you've done that, and now you're funded.
actually okay.
Basically, after you get to 52,600,
Because if we can get these ones,
starting eligible for payouts, right?
we don't pass these ones, then we have about the same amount of effort possibilities to pass the other ones anyways. So
Really depends on
it's
contract
okay.
size, your aggressiveness. I mean, some of you got a funded account,
We are going to try to stick to our rules
aggressive,
this time,
20 or 30 bucks.
see how they go.
Evaluation,
I know 2 weeks is not the biggest data sample to go ahead and determine if our strategy works or not, but on a longer term basis. But we're hoping that we see the difference in sticking to the rules to a T, or try to, and see how that helps my profitability on these accounts.
You know what I mean? So, and that's pretty simple. I'm just giving you. I would never do that in my own live account. But prop accounts where the risk is so much less, right? You can be a little bit more aggressive. Probably 5 to 10% is a little bit better. But then you gotta
Let's see.
size it.
We're gonna go with the one that has the least amount of trailing left. That is $1,977. We're gonna divide that by 300. That is 6 days of max losses if we stuck to that 6.5 days. Oh my gosh.
I can't transfer everything over, right? It's not allowed, and so I'll probably blow accounts out
Anyways,
and get refunded
that's that.
to get the Apex voucher. I did that with one so far, just so that I could have one live account here.
We'll get things situated. We'll get all our profit counts.
Let's take a look at gold.
So what I think I need to do is get our profit counts all
Nothing right now.
squared
which I
away.
expected
We're gonna have to
today.
review all the rules.
Surprised to see any decent trends today, but
And then we gotta figure out.
decent trend earlier.
Honestly, I want to set up one set of rules. And those some are more lenient than others. But we'll probably pick the most strenuous rules and then apply that to all of them. So that way we don't have to,
Not really. So,
you know,
let's say you
we don't have to figure out which account we're on and are we following those rules or not.
I like to do those on the 5-minute most of the time.
I do need to figure out this news trading there is.
So, and then one of two things would happen. I either get funded, well, three things.
I'm so tired.
I either get stopped,
On the rules for news trading, I think at some point we have to get
that's how I like to play it on those.
we have to get
To trail
we'll figure that out
this
essentially.
here, your
What do we
trail's
trade?
this candle right here, your trail's here.
What are we gonna trade
Yeah, this candle right
on the
here,
accounts
here,
that have news trading, not rules against news trading, and then we're gonna figure out when when these news things happen. I think that's how we're gonna look at.
a lot of times I'll look for around 10 ticks depending on
And we
the
gotta
symbol.
figure out, do all of them just you can trade during the news, any news, or is it just in news that affects what you're trading? That kind of a thing. We gotta figure that out. So that'll probably be a second day of rule. And then we'll figure that out.
Big picture stuff here.
Dude, I'm so tired now. I just got so tired. So that's the case on my personal normal
Yeah,
cash funded account for myself.
Again, with my live accounts, and especially
I think
my
I'm gonna
trading
change to
accounts,
trading
big trail stops.
1x Sol.
You know, if you look at the Russell, for example, today, trailing stops can be useful because remember you have on your evaluation accounts, right? You have trailing drawdown as well, so you want to give it enough room.
Actually,
to
I'm curious.
run, yet you don't want to
Let me
give
go to
it
Bitcoin real quick.
get out based off of retracing too much, and now all of a sudden you turn the winner into a blowout because it came down too much. So trailing one flat bottom behind during a nice trend is a great way of doing it. Yeah. And there's other ways. You know, WealthCharts has a lot of. Rob took a lot of things about last week, ways to do it. We'll go over more of those as well. What I'm not going to do is give you so many things at once so that you don't even know what you're doing. That's right, Bruce. So if I was looking to get funded on a 50K, every trade I have, let's say, you know, you haven't made any money yet, I'm looking for a 3K profit. Yep. So I'll have a profit target of 3K, and if it hits it, great. Or if I'm out before that, that's fine too. Yep, you got it, Jim. Tomorrow 8 a.m. All right, so Rick says, can you give a rundown on what to expect with an Apex evaluation account? Yeah, so you know, once you get a evaluation account, you know, the goal is to make 3,000 on the 50K without losing 2,500. Oops, 2,500. The only asterisk is that 2,500 is trailing. So if all of a sudden you're up $1,000, okay, so now you're at 51,000. Your trail is no longer 47.5, right? It's 48.5. Okay, so if you get to 52,500, what would your trail be now? Anybody know? If you were at 52,500. Yeah, 50K, because your trail is 2,500. Okay, so 50K. So that's the difference between that and like your own live accounts, right? So, you know, again, what I look for, try to get the runners if you can. You know, but just by following the rules, and you're usually okay if you follow the flat bottoms.
Yeah, I think we'll trade. I was doing some testing right now on like what that would look like if we a 150 move is 49 cents. 229 is 43 cents. So we need a pretty significant move on bit to make money on 1x.
We're not able to take Apex WealthChart trades today. They are saying in the future, when the markets are open, though, we'll be able to. But again, to me, more important.
So I think I'll do that as far as on
just because it's not institutional.
my personal account.
Normal trading.
The more I get
Money on a daily
back into confident trading, I mean, it might just end up being that my personal account is what ends up making us money here. You know what I mean? It could happen.
doing something on a holiday.
Anyways, we are gonna go ahead and get ready to go. That is it for the day on the count that we did trade as what is considered our green day. We're up 27.39 on our account on the side here that we just kind of jumped into trades and get a little testy. We decided to lose trades. We lost a 15 and a
Let's say you
17, and then we gained to.
you get below your 2,500.
We're looking at we lost 30 bucks.
threshold. You can just reset it. There's a fee for it, depending on their special.
But anyways, that is it. All the loves. We will partake on the next day and trade the wealth charts, and then we'll hopefully kick butt and go with it.
The NQ opportunity to trade today. So right now, no. Okay. Earlier, like when I first came on at 9:30, we were pretty lucky. Right? We had this uptrend.
Kind of wanted to take a trade, but we're not. Anyways, all the loves. Peace be the journey, and we will see you tomorrow. Actually, we'll probably see you tonight. I think we're hopping on and doing some
Right now, we have
other kind of
disagreement.
work,
Trend on the 1 minute.
which is get all our accounts all in line, figure out what we have, and then I don't think we're gonna be getting any more. We could be, but we say that we aren't, and then we do.
That's what I look
part of that has to do with like the deals and it being another platform. I think if we could find ones that have different platforms, then that's what we do. Anyways, that's what we're looking at. You can see here, we closed out our Ninja Trader on this side. This is the Tradovate. This is the WealthCharts over here, and we're closing down our stream. So there you go. All the peace, all the